Rahim. Student, this is the last lecture on the topic of perpendicular topic. Okay, and this topic is a very important topic. It is like 2 years or 3 years back. It's newly added in syllabus, and since then it is coming every exam. Okay, so topic is find equation of perpendicular sector of this AB. So example, I'm going to show you. This is a question we have. We'll inshallah try to solve at least 3 questions. 1 I will do, and 2 you will try. For example, 10,6 and B is this A coordinates, and B coordinates is 2, 4. So first of all, you must know definition. What is called perpendicular? A line passes through 90 degree. For example, this line, what angle making 90 degree here is called perpendicular, 90 degree. But this is only perpendicular, okay? And we have to look upon what is the definition of the bisector. Bisector means bisection, cutting from the middle. For example, this line cutting to the middle, this is called bisection because this gap and this gap equals to each other. But here we have talked about together, both things together. Not only perpendicular, we and bisector even. So blue line, I'm going to make it. So this is my target, and this point is called M. M stand for midpoint. So what is the target, students? We have to find out the blue line. It means perpendicular bisector. So solution start from here. So job number 1, that you familiar now. Whenever we're looking for any equation of line, we need 2 things. What? For equation of line, we need 2 things. Okay. Number 1, we need a point. And number 2, we need a gradient. So 2 things are required. First, job number 1. So first of all, check it. And blue line, do we have any point given? Not at all. But we know that M is the middle point. So this gap and this gap equals to each other. You can see. Okay. So I think I can find the midpoint criteria. So I'm using midpoint criteria. And midpoint, all of you familiar, formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y plus y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, x1 is what, student? X1 is, okay, label, best idea label. Here x1, here y1, here x2, here y2. So let's label it. 10 plus 2, 12 divided by 2, got 6. Same way y1 6 and y2 is 4. By 2, I got 5. I repeat, x1 is 10, x2 is 2. So 10 plus 2 divided by 2. And and y1, y2 is 6 and 4. So 10 divided by 2, 5. So midpoint is clear. I have given name M, 6, 5. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, 1 point on the line, blue line, we have it. So point we gained. Then what is missing now, students? Gradient of the unknown line. But you know this 90 degree, and we know it very well. If I find the gradient of line AB, so I'm writing MAB, small AB written under it is called subscript. Why I write this so I can understand is the gradient of AB line. And what is the formula? Basically y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I'm finding it. Y2 is 4 and y1 is 6. So 4 minus 6 and x2 is 2 and x1 is 10. So 2 minus 10. I got negative 2, I got negative 8. And negative cancel, I got 1 upon 4. So gradient of AB, and you know it very well, a gradient of AB is 1. So red color line AB is 1 by 4. So if 1 by 4 is a red color gradient, red color line is gradient, then what is the blue line gradient? So negative reciprocal, I can say from here. So gradient of blue lines is called P for perpendicular. And you know what is the reciprocal, students? 4 by 1 become 1 by 4. 1 by 4 become 4 by 1. And what is sign here? Nothing. So plus become minus. So I got negative 4. And for your knowledge, you negative 4 by 1. By 1, you don't write it, no issue at all. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This concept we have done already here. Perpendicular concept is negative 3 by 4, sign change and flip. This we done already, okay? So let's start. So I think this part is very clear. Now we have the point, Alhamdulillah. We found gradient, Alhamdulillah, and game is over. So I will use now. So equation of perpendicular bisector. This is shortcut writing. This is called perpendicular and then bisector. So what is the formula? We have formula, y equal mx plus c. So I will use m this point, where's a point? This will behave as a m. So 5 is coming here and m value is -4. And x value is this 6. And 5 equals to -24 plus c, and c value becomes 29 because it will go there and add. So final answer is writing here, y equal mx plus c, students. And y is equals to m is we have a -4 and c value is 29. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I believe you got the point very, very clear. And I'm going to assign one question. Get ready for it. Okay, student, try to find this now. Like A given here and B given. A is 8.6 and B is 5.10. So all of you try to find this perpendicular bisector equation, making 90 degree. This is M midpoint. So find this line. So take your time, then I'll do this question myself. Yes, student, I hope so you taken a reasonable time to practice. And now try to compare your answer with my answer. Job number one, as I said before, we always need two things we need. One thing we need is a point, and second we need is a gradient of the line. But thing is that we have a point line given on this line, red color? No. So first of all, I'm looking for the point, midpoints. So midpoint. So midpoint and formula you're familiar, x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So best technique, label it here, x1, y1, x2, y2. Now I'm finding it. x1, x2 is 8 and 5. 8 plus 5. Okay. And y1 plus y2, 6 plus 10. So 6 plus 10 divided by 2. 16. So this become easy 8. And this is better to write in fraction form 13 by 2. If you write in decimal, even not wrong at all. Okay, now we got it to one point, but we're looking for gradient of the line. So gradient of the line is very clear. First find blue line gradient, that is a AB gradient of AB. And what is the formula? Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. So I'm plugging Y2 minus 10 minus 6. X2 minus X1 means 5 minus 8. And I'm getting 4 by -3. You write negative below or you write negative above or in the middle. No issue at all. Okay. So this, knowledge, you have idea. You have idea this one. So I think this part is clear. Now as a perpendicular line, so what is the gradient of perpendicular line? Change the sign, flip it. Flipping means 4 will go down, 3 will go up, and sign change. The negative become positive. So I hope so this is clear. Now I'm writing now equation. Final answer, equation of perpendicular bisector. How to find? So I will use now the point and gradient. So point is here, I did not write, I'm writing now. 13 by 2, 8. This is a point and this is a gradient. So I'm going to use in formula, y equals to mx plus c. In the place of M, I'll use 8. In the place of X, I'll use this. In the place of M, I use this. M is 3/4 and X is 13/2. So what is technique, students? So we can't cancel up and down, so only choice left, only multiply. 39/8. I'll bring on the other end. So C value becomes 8 minus 39/8. And now you just simply type in calculator. Let me recheck. Y is 8, X is 13/2, and gradient is 3/4. Okay, so it turns to be 8 minus 39 divided by 8, 25/8. So C value is 25/8. So final answer, I'm writing it now here. So first you write formula, it's not compulsory, and M value is very clear, 3/4. C value is this. So I hope so got the idea clear. And question is completely over. Let's go one last part, last question. Let's take another question. A coordinate is 10, 14. Okay. Yes, students. So 10A is 10, 14. B coordinate, let's take. And I think so 6. 6, 4, and wait a minute, 4 gap, and I think so 8. So AB given, always make diagram like this. Question become easy for you. Rough idea. And a line which goes through middle and making 90-degree is, and this as M midpoint. And you can find red color line. This is perpendicular bisector. So I hope so you can try. So take your time. First you do yourself, then inshallah, I will try this myself. And let's start now. I hope so you could take a reasonable time. Starting now. All of you get ready. First of all, midpoint criteria. And midpoint formula is very clear. X1 plus X2 divided by 2. Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. And in this way, I best idea, I label X1, Y1, X2, Y2. In this way, less chance of mistake. X1, X2 is 10 and 6. I got a 16, it become 8. Now Y. Y1 plus Y, 14 plus 8, 22, and 22 we got 11. Okay, so midpoint is very clear, that is 8, 11. And now I'm looking for gradient of the AB line first of all. Formula, you know it very well, Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. And Y2 minus Y1 is very clear, this 8 and this 14. 8 minus 14. And X2 minus X1, so 6 minus 10. And I'm getting here -6, I'm getting here -4. So 3/2. And if you take a negative reciprocal, 2 goes up, 3 goes down, and sign changes. As it becomes plus, will become minus. So gradient of the P for perpendicular means -2/3. So I hope so clear. Now I'm finding equation finally. Equation of perpendicular bisector. And what is method? you must use this m and this gradient. Y equal to mx plus c, and y is 11, m is negative 2 by 3, and x value is 8. So 11 equal to minus 16 by 3. Some students multiply this 3 directly with that. Impossible. You have to bring the left hand side whole fraction. And now you can type in calculator, or out of 33, 16 gone, 17 over 3. 17 over 3. You must write final answer. Y is equal to mx plus c, and y and m is negative 2 by 3, and c is 17 by 3. Okay. I hope so. The point is very, very clear, and the concept is very clear. And after this, I think we have to take some practice from the worksheet of coordinate geometry. I think now you're eligible to do many questions. Okay, I just tell you one thing. There's a very important and tough question. It is available in the YouTube channel. Wait a minute, I tell you which is available. Yeah, this question is available. I think you should try this one. Question number 11 in the worksheet. You can try this one. And one formula is missed, which I'm teaching you. Tan theta equal to gradient. Whenever looking at the angle and gradient is given, look at gradient m is given, angle is missing. So how do you can find this one? So basically one formula we have is a tan always, never sine, never cos, as gradient. So you put this tan will go there, becomes tan inverse, and gradient will come from there, and that's it. I hope so, clear idea. So this question full you can try and available on the YouTube channel. Just go on my channel and check in the playlist of O levels coordinate geometry, June 1943 question 7. You can try it. Okay, and then I think so. This is already given homework. I think this is a perpendicular bisector. Wait a minute, let me check. You can try number here. This is a perpendicular bisector concept. So question number 15 you can try. Very important question. 15 and 16 try. Okay, even 17 you can try as well. So these 3 questions and previous one you can try as a homework. I hope so. You learn a lot. Alhamdulillah.